Hello, welcome to this video. Here in this video, we will learn how to write functions in Python. Here I will show demo how to write functions in Python. So in Python, functions are always written with or started with def keyword. Def is a keyword. Then function name can be given, for example, sample. Then open close parenthesis and colon. That is the heading of the function. Here I'll give comment. This is header of function heading. Under the function heading, immediately function definition, that is what task you want to do in that function, can be given. So immediately on second line, but it must be started with space, one space, or uniform space must be given. That is called indentation. So one space is given, and suppose if I write print hi, and one more line, suppose again second line is again indented. In this I'll write this is function body. Again I'll write suppose print you are in function, and suppose if I write one more print end of function, I will save it. Now this is all this from this line to this line, this is function. Now I return this function. Once I save this and run this program, I have given name of the function program as fun pyf. So nothing will happen, but code get executed. So to get the output, I must call this function. So this function must be called from my program. Now my program is simple. Here I'll give comment as start of program. Here it will not get printed. So here in the program, simply I call sample as a function name and open close parenthesis. When I save this and run this, so this is the output that generated. Hi, this is function body, you are in function, end of function. So all these lines which are print written in print function under sample function get executed. That is the simple function. We make simple function call here. Now suppose in the same program, if I want to add another function, I'll say give comment second function. I'll declare it by def keyword, and suppose my function name is add, open close parenthesis, and on next line suppose I'll say simple. No, I'll say a is equal to int input enter a copy paste, b is equal to and int enter b. Okay. On the second line, next line, I'll simply print using literal f addition of in curly bracket a and b equal to, in curly bracket I'll simply say a plus b. So this is another function. I will save it, and in the program I'll simply call add function. I save it, and when I make a call, when I run this program, it will look here. It is asking me enter value for A and enter value for B. So that is why after execution of sample function, it will ask me to enter value for A, suppose 10. Then it will ask for another value B, that is 20, suppose. So here display addition of 10 and 20 is equal to 30. That means when I make a call to add function, it will call this. Now using same function, I will explain you how to pass parameter. So parameter or argument. So in the add function, in function adding, I mention a comma b. These are the arguments, and instead of giving arguments here, I will just pass this argument in the program. That is, I will ask programmer to enter values for a and b, and before calling, I make call a and b. Okay, and this could be like formal and actual parameters x and y. So addition of x, y, x plus y. So this x and y represent, take the x will take value from a and y will take value from b from the program. So here it is calling function from the program with parameters, that is values of a and b. So when I save this and run this again, now it is call asking to enter me value from program after printing this. So when I enter value for a, suppose 20, then 30, so it will display value addition of 10 and 20 plus 30. Similarly, I can make call to add function with default values, suppose 50 comma 60. So now it will get, when I execute it, first it will ask me to enter values for a and b because I'm calling with a and b. So 10, 10. Look here, first it will take values from user and display sum, and then second addition is result is for 50 plus 60. That is, I am making call with some predefined number. So here, same function I am explaining with parameters or argument.